Hey, welcome to Capture the Feeling, Capture the Thing. Guess what? You see my guest, Kayla.
Yay.
Kayla is like one of the first people I actually shared with Capture the Feeling, Capture the Thing, and also we've been able to stay in contact because actually I captured a feeling of actually having a repeat rider, and she was the first one that I was able to reattract. And as a matter of fact, when I met her back again, she's like, I read all the books and I've been doing exactly what all of your suggestions. So I thought it would be great for you to hear another update from Kayla, who has been kind of working on this probably since what, 3 months?
About that, yeah, I think, when did we meet? Like November?
Yes, November.
I think
Yeah.
November. Yeah, no, it's crazy because I think, like, yeah, I was in not such a good place a few months ago, and just kind of confused as an artist trying to make it here in Nashville. There's been struggles and just, trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing. And I think, yeah, there was a time that I just didn't know it. I felt stuck, and then I was able to meet Quincy, which is awesome. And I was suggested the book Lucky You,
Mm-hmm.
and I read it, and I just thought it was crazy awesome. And I think a lot of the concepts that were in that book were things that, like, I kind of did, like, a little bit just on my own, but I didn't really know about, like, manifesting
Mm-hmm.
and capturing the feeling of things, and really, like, the fact that you can create your own future, and you can create the life that you want to live. And it's something that I never really heard of. And I read that whole book, and it sunk in a little bit. And I think I reread it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked up a lot, and I watched all kinds of videos, some of the ones that you sent me. And I think that finally, about probably the end of February, because I think the last ride we had was in February.
Yes, that was right.
Yeah, and I think it was, at the end of February, it started to really, like, sink in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and now I'm just beginning to really create the life that I want. I see it start to, it's definitely changing, and I feel like I'm definitely closer to really creating what I really want out of life. And I'm actually, like, I feel so much happier than I have in a really long time. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I see you glowing. I see, like, it's like you got a big smile on your face. Yes.
It's really incredible.
I know, because I think last time we talked about the strangest secret. The strangest secret is like you become whatever you think about. And the thing is, when you listen to this 30-minute audio tape on YouTube, it's like you keep listening to it, and then finally, somehow, something happens and you get it. And it's like, I'm not going to tell you the secret of what I got from it, but I just want you to kind of check out that video and also continue to kind of capture the feeling and capture the thing. Is there anything else you would like to say, Kayla?
Yeah, just, I think, a lot of people might be skeptical about it at first. But I think just having an open mind is so important, because, especially if you're not happy with your life, you should be willing to give anything a chance, really, to help change it around. And that's what I finally was able to do. And it's been, like, the greatest gift, like, this year is, like, I always thought, like, this year I was, like, really captivated on the fact that I wanted to change, and I wanted to make the life that I want. And I think, just listening to these videos over and over again, that's the other thing, like, repetition, like, repeating everything, and really just delving into it has helped me a lot.
Okay. So what's the last thing that you have, like, captured the feeling on and then captured the thing?
Oh, yeah, so I have recently been stuck with, like, writing my music, and just really trying to find some people to really help me. And I think, I just, put it out there and really tried to capture the feeling of it. And I met some people, and I just, you know, I kept going at it and reaching out, and I finally found some people that are really guiding me in the right direction.
Oh, yeah,
and yeah, it's been awesome so far. And I like it's just the beginning of this, which is actually really exciting, because now that I finally am grasping it a little bit more, I know there's like so much more out there that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm excited. And what's so exciting about what Kayle just said is that on our last conversation, and sometimes like I'll see people and they're like, hey, do you know this person? Do you know that person? But really the only person you need to know is you, because in your mind, our minds are capable of changing everything around us. And so this is a message that I've been kind of sending out, especially for people who are in music, is because, you know, you get this feeling like, oh, I got to hook up with this person, I got to hook up with that person. And there is something to that, but there's still also this ideal and notion that when you put your feelings towards what you want, then all of a sudden things gravitate towards you versus you gravitating towards it. And this is a fundamental way of thinking in terms of making it in the actual music business, and not getting caught up. And we spent a good time talking about that, because, you know, there's a lot of negative people out there that'll tell you, well, you need to do this, you need to, and you never, absolutely never have to compromise yourself to get your dreams. And it's like that's number one, because that seems to be a looming question and when we talk about music, unfortunately. But yeah, so Kayla's going to start her channel, and I want you to kind of keep up with her and follow her, and, you know, kind of give her some of your support, because she's doing this thing. I mean, I've seen her, and like I said, she looks like, every time I see her, she's growing. She's I mean, she's just glowing right now. And I tell you, the first time that we met, it was almost the exact opposite, almost. And it's just, this is really exciting, and I'm glad you all been able to stop by. And I'm